Start here with the one arm bent over row. All right, knee, hand on the bench. Keep your spine straight. Hold the dumbbell to your hip, keeping your elbow real tight to the side. The idea here is not to let the shoulders dip low and rotate like this fat idiot is doing here. That's me actually, but you need it. So the one arm bent over row, you can go real heavy, a lot heavier than you think you can do. Okay. A modification to that is the high elbow bent over row. I'll be a lighter weight. Okay, similar setup, knee and hand on the bench. Now you're going to pull your elbow real high and keep it 90 degrees relative to the ribs. Okay, so that's way out like that. Puts a different demand. It really isolates the bicipital tendon, which anchors above the shoulder. All right, what we got here is a similar exercise, except we're going to do it with a barbell. Okay, get it almost a Romanian deadlift position. I'm going to pause it here. Notice the straight spine, well, modified straight spine, I guess. And then you're just going to pull that bar up to your abdomen. The further bent over you are, the better. Modified to that, I'm going to put it down a switch grip, which is called a Dorian row. You do stand up a little bit straighter, a tiny bit, but you pull it, you'll watch the bar path, it goes sort of backwards, okay? All right, now we've got the seated cable rows. Now I'm a freaking maestro of camera angle here, but you're gonna sit down into it. You can do this in a chair if you like. The idea here is the elbows stay real tight to the side. Now with this one, this is called the Archer. Some of my kids that I train call it the Katniss for obvious reasons. But this one I do want you to rotate, okay? I'm gonna switch sides here. Full rotation. Your hand, you don't have to lift it up like that. I just do that to sort of give me a cue that the motion is over. Again, those can be done seated. We don't have a seated cable row. Okay, now the fat idiot's gonna sit down here. This one we call the trucker pull. Okay, this one is really cool because the elbow is gonna be straight forward as if you're pointing at, in this case, there's a mirror right there. I'm pointing at the mirror. You don't want to let your shoulder get pulled up real far, so keep it down active and then pull your hand parallel. And yeah, that one's called the trucker pull. You know, you go by a semi and yeah, you probably don't know. All right, now these are my favorites here, TRX rows, okay? Wide elbow real high, narrow elbow real low. All right, and then we're going to mix the grip. So one pulls high, one pulls low, okay? That's called asymmetrical training. That's a real good variation. Add that in, you know, knock out as many as you can. And with rows, you want to add that, or you want to make that the foundation of bicep training, not an adjunct, okay? Keep doing your curls, but it's going to be mainly rows. Good luck.